jail or stuff like that, because a lot of us have been there and we have had time out of our life taken that will never come back. And for someone to use that against us to say, look, if you have the option to come to class, or we can take another chunk of your life that you'll never get back if you don't. Yes, it is an option. We do have to choose that. But for you to force someone to do that is akin to slavery.
I would challenge this
for you guys to
for
get your
outside of class,
funding.
because everything that's led up to you being here was still a choice.
No, agreed.
So-
I'm not saying we
so
didn't put ourselves in that
let's- I mean,
position.
it's a
And
great
I want
conversation.
to, yeah, and I want to say I agree with you, but the part that's built into this class is that this is one of your conditions, so yes, you're right.
We
It's
put
built-
ourselves here, but
that part of it's built in. This is required and it's a law, so, it comes down to, we have laws, and so that part's built in. So as far as it being a choice from there, it's not, okay? But what we're saying is that in any situation, you have a multitude of things that you can do. If you have a job or if this conflicts, you can.
I was just wondering if
Yeah.
you guys recognize it. That's all I wanted to see was.
Yeah, it's built into the program.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a captive audience. It's, you guys are required to be here. It's a built-in. So, yeah, we're not talking about that so much because everybody's required to be here. We're talking about all that other stuff, maybe that happens in your life where Jerry was saying, like, you have the choice that, we all have all these choices that lead up to what we do. And that's exactly what we're talking about in this class. So we try to make it actually not a lot about DOC, but just, about relationships and people you're with. And so, because that's what we use it for. All these skills we take home, we use all of this stuff in our own personal lives. And so brainstorming options, and we talked about that in the class, is one of the biggest things that we can do in order to have choices. And when you have choices, how are you gonna feel when you have choices?
Well, I just want to know, because you guys are trying to teach a class to a biased audience. We have very strong feelings about what you guys are teaching and why we're here.
We've
I'd be
noticed,
careful being
yeah.
presumptive about your opinions meeting everybody else's.
Well, I feel very
Well, I'm
strongly
part of the
Right.
the
audience.
same way.
Have quite a bit, but being presumptive that
Speak for you,
everybody has
yeah.
the same way.
Well, I'm
So-
a part of the audience. And
Well, I'm sure that nobody else really wants to be here, and we all don't want to be in jail either.
Again, Julianne, be careful about being presumptive that everybody feels the same way.
Presumptive, this is ridiculous. Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.
Confront that though. I like that I can say that and nobody got all bent out of shape, really.
Well, I think, and I think you're 100% right, yeah. But the program, they build that into the program. We have to, teach it beyond, and we try to, beyond just what the pure DOC, you're required to be here. That part of it is definitely a fact. You have a sentence, this was on it, and everybody on DOC has to do it. Yeah.
If we were in prison, I could see, yeah, because it's just one of the programs that, you guys just end up doing.
They actually told me in prison that if you do not, it's a requirement now that if you do not finish T4C in prison, when you get out, you
Yes, you
will
have
be
to,
doing it.
yeah.
So he's
So,
100%
Great conversation. We promised that we would try to get done as soon as possible, so
Sorry.
we'll keep going from
Sorry.
now. We love it. I mean, it's what really opens the minds and have dialogue. I mean, we are facilitators, we're not teachers. I don't have a teaching degree. So we want to facilitate dialogue. I appreciate it. We just want to understand that all of us have different learning levels and education and everything. We're trying to respect that too. So some dialogue we can open up in class, and some dialogue we may need to have on break and keep going. Julianne, what's up?